Hi guys, bit of a different video today. Today I'm going to do a little bit of work on one of my guitars. So yeah, let's get cracking. So this is the guitar in question. What I need to do today is I'm going to take the strings off because they're looking old, and more importantly, after a little string change and clean, I'm going to remove this little bit of plastic. I'm going to use a bit of very light sandpaper to hopefully lower it so that I can get a little bit lower on my string height. That is going to be our game plan. I have actually already checked the neck and it's straight, so I don't need to do any truss rod adjustment. So it's literally just going to be about lowering the string height. So here we are at the 12th fret, and we're basically looking like it's about 5 mil. And so I'd really like to get that down to about 2.5 mil. That's going to be our game plan. I know it's a bit rough, but I'm having to hold a camera as well. So that's basically going to be the game plan. So all you're going to see is me just trying to do that. So let's get going. Okay guys, something a little bit different today. I'm going to be doing a little bit of voiceovering as I go through this quickly because I actually got about 45 minutes or so of footage, so I've cut it up a bit, sped it up a lot. But here's me just getting started, trying to work out where to put my camera. Can I just say, just as a note, these little twirly things, I didn't use them for years because I thought, what ridiculous thing. Now I have a few guitars, 7. It makes a huge difference when I have to change strings. Here I am using thin nose pliers as well because my other pliers have just seized up completely, but they do the job. It's the best way to take strings off, I've always found, is just to loosen all the strings and then chop them down the middle and then peel them off. They're just otherwise you can ping them in your face and stuff like that. I haven't found a better way to do it, so that's the way I always do it. You'll see in a sec, one of the problems with this guitar is particularly the E string, the low E, the peg does not want to come out. Now I've had a trouble before with one of them, the D string. You probably can't see on the video, but I actually broke one of the original pegs in this and I've had to get it from a spare guitar that someone gave me. And I nearly do it here again because I struggle so much to get the low E out that I almost broke it. So this is very much an amateur doing this. This is not a professional. I do not get paid for doing this. Paid for teaching guitar, but not for doing guitar maintenance. So I'll let you guys watch me make an absolute meal of this. Okay, so finally got it done. I'm super pleased with myself. Now here I am. I'm just going to clean the guitar a bit. All I ever use just a J-cloth and a tiny bit of water. Don't really want to put much water on it at all. That was hard to say, but it's just a tiny bit. And here I am just cleaning off the fretboard. I'm going to show you in a second that it's a little bit mucky, but it's not too bad. My other ones are much worse actually. There you go, not too bad at all. So a little tiny bit of water, and then the other side I just use to dry it off, and that is basically how I clean my guitars. I find it does the job most of the time. Here I'm drinking tea. As you know, I actually just finished the coffee because I'm addicted to caffeine, it seems. I don't know where I've gone. Oh, there I am. So basically I had a couple of ideas of how I was going to do this. My dad had given me this little device to try and hold it in place. I was thinking about taping it to a block of wood. In the end, what I did was I just put the sandpaper on the floor as I'm about to work out here. I'm like, no, that's not working. That doesn't feel right. Let's just put it on the floor, zoom in. Yeah, classic Paul. Just get it done. And I have to say it worked. It took a long time. I took probably a mil or two off this. You know, really quite a bit, and it did take a lot of time. Of course, the sandpaper definitely helped. I'm going to change that in a little bit. But yeah, so anyway, it's just a matter of trial and error. I don't have really accurate measuring stuff, so it really was just trial and error, and it worked absolutely fine. Here I am getting out my strings. Always use Elixir. If you can get the old Polyweb ones, which have the thicker coating, they are better, but they're really hard to get hold of now. So I've got these were NanoWeb ones. It was my mum. Hello, mum. You can tell we got the same hair. Do you see that? Like exactly the same curls and everything. It's amazing. Anyway, genetics for you. Here I am just getting the E string. Now, I spoke to my good friend who does a lot of my guitar maintenance for me, and he told me that I should put both E strings on, but I'm lazy, so I only put the low E on. It worked fine. The low E was the worst side, but I was trying to be really careful to make sure I smoothed it off evenly. I'm not sure I managed it perfectly evenly, but pretty evenly. Here I am. Don't know why I'm not using my turny thing. Where's my turny thing? Where is it? Oh, tuner. That's a good idea, Paul. Well done. That's probably going to be useful. So I tune it up. I then remeasure it. And basically, this is the process you're going to see. Is me taking out that little bit of plastic, filing it down, and then I'm measuring it, put it back in, tighten the string back up, measure it, and then start the whole process again. So there you go, letting you know. I think that said 4. So I've just taken a tiny bit off. So I'll let you guys watch this. I'll find some music in the background so you can chill out, drink some tea, and watch me try and get this sorted. I'm really worried that I might be going bald here. This is a pretty horrifying camera angle. I don't like this at all. Anyway, I'll leave you guys to it, and I'll speak to you again in a sec. Oh, different sandpaper. Back again, guys. So you can see him doing the same thing. Or that really is. Am I going bald? Anyway, God, vanity. It's a strange thing. What you're going to see in a minute is a big cut. Basically, my camera ran out of battery because I've been recording for so long, and I just had to put the battery on charge because that's how it works. You know how things work. I don't know why I'm explaining that to you, but I'm getting there at this point. I'm flicking between both bits of sandpaper. What you'll see is there'll be a cut, and then you'll see me actually with the final test because I managed to record that bit. And then you'll see me ugly mug again. But yeah, hopefully, as I keep saying, this shows you guys, that's how English works, that you can do this kind of stuff, you know. Am I perfect at it? No, but I got the job done, and it is much nicer to play this guitar. So, it's cross-legged. Look, 35, and I can still sit cross-legged. Now that's something to be proud of. Anyway, I'll let you guys just listen to the music. In a sec, you'll see me celebrating, and then you'll see me kind of with a wrap up at the end of this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Wow, I thought I'd do a little outro to the video. It's actually a few days later. I did that on Tuesday and it's now Thursday, and I've been playing the guitar and it is so much better. I've actually remeasured it a couple of days later. Now it's settled in with the new strings and everything. It's actually not quite 2.5 mil. It's maybe just a little tiny bit above 2.5 mil, but it's pretty close. It just took a bit of time. It's definitely doable. If you have a similar problem with one of your guitars, just do it. Just take some time, take an hour. It does take an hour, especially if you're recording it, and get it done. It's like night and day. It's such a better experience with that guitar. It's so much more enjoyable to play. But anyway, I just thought I'd do an actual outro to the video because I forgot to do one a couple of days ago, but it kind of makes sense because now I've played it a couple of times. It's actually in my guitar bag at the moment. But yeah, so I just thought I'd say that, and also say thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully it's given you guys the idea that you can do this. You can do some guitar work if you have the time. It's not that it's a lot of it's difficult, some is, but a lot of it is just about knowing what you're doing and taking time. And all I was doing was trial and error, just sanding it down, and I managed to get it done. So I'm really, really pleased. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like the video. It makes a huge difference. Please subscribe to the channel. Please comment on the video. Those two things also make a huge difference, is why people always ask you to do them. Cool guitar picture right there somewhere. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again soon for some more cool guitar stuff. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.